Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Saturday, September 3rd. On our show today, we have Balvina's Mexican Kitchen, and that's with Alejandro. Nice man, he is the owner and the chef, and the food is delicious. I taste a couple of dishes that they brought over for us to check out, but definitely need to make my way over there to try the restaurant. Then we have Dr. Loberg, who is here on behalf, of course, Loberg Dental, and he's going to tell us all about what they have going on there. All right, let's take a look at our weather. Well, we are looking at very hot temperatures for today and tomorrow through Tuesday. Today we are looking at 95, 79, 98, 78, and then Monday 93, 79. If you are traveling, the beaches are really not that much of a reprieve. Better, but not that much. 80, 75, 88, 75, 84, 69, 110, 90 in Palm Springs, Tahoe, Big Bear, and Mammoth, all in the 80s with the overnight in the 50s. Las Vegas, 111, 86. So pretty warm out there, I'd have to say. Now, we wanted to let you know about cooling centers that are here in the Village. Clubhouse 1, 4, 5, and 7, Village Green's lobby, and the Village Library. And let's talk about the differences between heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Now, heat exhaustion is obviously when you are overheated. You can get dizzy, you can be very thirsty, heavy sweating, nausea, and weakness. Definitely make sure you move to a cooler place, loosen your clothing, sip cool water, not cold, and sit down. Then, of course, if you are feeling confusion and dizziness, you want to call 911 because you could potentially pass out. So you have to be really careful about that. If you want to know about the cooling centers that are outside of the Village, dial 211. Okay, our sunrise this morning was at 6:26, and our sunset will be at 7:13. And our joke for the day, let's see if you guys know this one. What did the baby corn say to the mama corn? Where's popcorn? Okay, that might be kind of corny. All right, well, we will be right back with Balvina's Mexican Kitchen, so stick around.
Welcome to OCI Care with Dr. Valles, Laguna Woods' most trusted premium laser eye surgery and comprehensive ophthalmology center. Located in the heart of the Laguna Woods community, OCI Care specializes in laser cataract surgery, glasses-free cataract surgery, microscopic glaucoma surgery, diabetic eye checks, routine exams, and all your other eye care needs. Dr. Valles and the OCI Care staff believe in one-on-one care and the patient-physician relationship. Come in for your appointment today for a lifetime of better vision.
Hi, remember us?
We're back,
Christine and Jack from the Jewelry Box.
which is now the Jewelry Box Estate Buyers.
Relocated in a new spot in our old shopping center.
But we're still Orange County's preeminent buyer of gold, jewelry, watches, and flatware.
And we're still a full jewelry repair center. And with our 3 graduate gemologists, we're still here to appraise your special pieces.
And like always, at the Jewelry Box Estate Buyers,
It's about trust.
Welcome to Balvina's Mexican Restaurant. Stop by and experience the most authentic Mexican food in the region. We are serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We have a very extensive Mexican wine list from Valle de Guadalupe and the center of Mexico. Visit us for breakfast and lunch from 8 in the morning to 2 p.m. and for dinner from 5 to 9 p.m. Stop by on Wednesdays and enjoy with half off on all of our wines.
Welcome back. Well, I have a treat for you guys today. I have Alejandro, otherwise known as Alex Cuellar, here with us on behalf of Balvina's Mexican kitchen. Well, Alex, welcome. I'm so happy you can make it.
Thank you for the invitation.
Oh, thank you. And boy, do we have a lot of things to cover. Everything looks beautiful and delicious. But before we get into all of that, tell me about your kitchen.
Well, just I'm probably one of the unique kitchen in the Southern California. We just try to do more authentic than other restaurants. I
Okay.
just try to bring all the ingredients, like absolutely authentics from Mexico.
Okay, so homemade, fresh ingredients. I think that's awesome. Now, Balvina's is named after someone in your family.
Yes, it's my mother.
Okay. And did your mother teach you how to cook?
Yes, my mom taught me how to cook.
Okay.
Yeah, she's my inspiration.
Wonderful. What was your favorite meal that she cooked for you?
Well, one of the favorite meals is pipián rojo.
And what is that?
It's has a lot of flavors. It's very simple but very unique sauce.
Oh, a sauce.
Yes.
And what do you use that on?
The main ingredients is dried chili seeds, pumpkin seeds, sesame seed, and just only two spices. What is the cinnamon and clove?
Wow.
That's it.
Yeah, that's a lot, but it's a lot. But what really goes into it is how much of each thing to make it really flavorful, right?
Right, exactly. Yes.
So now you own the restaurant and you're the chef also. Boy, I don't know how you sleep.
It's a good question, right? When you do what you love is easy.
Yeah.
It's not complicated.
Tell me your story. So you came here from Mexico.
Exactly. I was born in Mexico in Puebla,
Okay.
in a little town called Ocotepec, and that's where I was born
Okay. And how long have you been here?
for 27 years.
Oh, wow, a long time. All in Orange County?
Yes,
Okay. Now you just opened the restaurant in 2018.
that's when I started my project.
Okay.
Okay, and then a lot of things happened like COVID and everything, and just open for 1 year already.
Oh, wow. Okay, great. Now, it's located near Marshall's, right next door to Marshall's in Laguna Hills. That's where the Trader Joe's shopping center is.
Exactly, it's in the
Okay.
Overbrook Center.
Okay, okay. And it's not hard to find.
Very easy, especially for the community of.
Oh, yeah, it's right down the street. I'm sure they shop at Trader Joe's and Marshall's all the time, so they can pop in for lunch and for dinner, right?
Exactly.
And what are your hours?
We open every day is 8 to 2 and 5 to 9.
Oh, okay,
So
great.
we serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh, okay. Sounds great. So let's talk about some of the items that we have here. So we have ceviche here, right? And what do you put in ceviche?
Well, this is one of the it's very refreshing appetizer, especially for the summer. Okay, so this is the ceviche tropical. One of the ingredients is absolutely shrimp and fresh mango. So the mango has to be green mango and jicama,
Oh,
cucumbers, heirloin tomatoes, onions, and cilantro, and a little touch of little kick of serrano.
oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds delicious. I love that.
So
And then what about this one?
This one is pozole verde. Pozole verde is very authentic from Guerrero, from Acapulco. So it's
Oh.
very authentic dish, especially in Thursdays. If you go to Acapulco, in every single Thursday, in every single restaurant, they serve jueves pozolero, like here, Taco Tuesday, right?
Oh.
So everywhere where you go, you find the pozole on Thursday.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. And what is in here? It's pork?
It's pork stew. Yeah, pork stew with a lot of flavors. So I basically concentrate all the flavors and spices, but it's very tasty.
All right, well, we'll be tasting that in just a minute. And then what about this one?
That's the chilaquiles.
Okay.
It's probably one of the number one dish in Balvinas for breakfast.
Oh, okay.
That one and the machaca. So this one is has a lot of flavors too. I'm using very good ingredients in very authentic ingredients like epazote. So a lot of people doesn't know what is the epazote, but we use it in the northern Mexico,
Okay.
in the southern Mexico.
Okay.
In the
And it looks, is that a cheese or is that a sauce?
well, you have to saute with sauce, okay, and and then after you have to put the queso cotija, crema fresca,
Okay.
and eggs.
Okay.
Yeah, you can add meat if you want on the side, but
Okay.
that's how we're serving right
So
now.
this is mostly an item for breakfast, and this is anytime, right? You serve that every day, right?
Exactly. So that's the number one for breakfast.
Okay.
This one anytime.
Uh-huh.
I never imagined this one goes to very popular, like everybody order at any time.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and this one, basically, I recommend you that for lunch or maybe for dinner.
Well,
for
that could be a meal in itself. You might not even need anything else. So that's awesome. All right, well, let's go ahead and taste each one of these because I know that I will love to taste food, and I think the residents know that when I have somebody on, I have to make sure I have the egg, right?
Yes.
I want to have the egg, right? Do you think I can
Just
do it?
combine
with my... Okay, I'm just going to dig in and do it just like this, but my bites cannot be this big. I'll never get through it. So there's no meat in this, though, right?
No meat.
Okay,
Absolutely
so
not.
the protein really is coming from your egg.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. So the flavors I'm tasting is the spices and then crema fresca? Fresca?
Crema fresca, the queso cotija.
Oh, okay. It's really good. And I like the fact that these chips are soft. They're not hard.
Exactly.
So what did you do to the chips? Did you fry them or did you bake them?
When you fry the chips, has to be very crispy, and then you have to saute with the sauce.
Okay.
But not too saggy, so it has to be in the middle.
It's really good. Okay, now this one is the stew. You call it a stew, right?
Yeah.
And this is pork.
Yeah, that's the pozole.
Are you cooking the pork in the stew, or do you cook it separately?
I cook everything separate, and I put all together. Everything together.
That's really good too. Oh, that one's spicy.
a little bit.
That was a little spicy. Hang on a second. All right, good. And then this one you're going to use. Oh, I forgot you had salsa.
Well, that's what
Oh, is that
using
what's on there already?
That's for the chilaquiles.
Oh, okay.
I just
Okay, so I'm just going to use a chip then for this. Yes.
yes.
I have to have mango. I love mango in salsas. Whoop. There we go. See if I can get this all on there. Okay. You're right. Refreshing.
Exactly. Little sweetness from the mango and the jicama, refreshing too.
What sauces are you using on that?
Pardon me?
Excuse me. What sauce are you using?
No,
in this?
just lime juice.
Oh, just lime juice.
Just
Okay.
lime juice,
Very
salt.
yummy and very
Just-
refreshing.
Just lime juice, salt, and all the vegetables.
All delicious. I love it. All good and all yummy. I might just have to eat all of this when we're done with the segment. So tell me the specials. You guys are doing a Taco Tuesday now and a Wine Wednesday.
Exactly. I just started running the Taco Tuesday last week.
Okay.
So we're doing really good, for
Excellent.
the first, second week.
Uh-huh.
And now we're offering Wednesday wine.
Wine Wednesday, right,
Wine
which
Wednesday.
is 50% off of a glass or a bottle.
Exactly, for any
great.
bottle or wine.
Now, one thing we haven't talked about is your wines. Tell me real quickly about your wine.
All my wines come from Mexico.
Okay.
I'm
Over
serving
Mexico.
All my wines. I just serve Mexican wines right now.
Okay.
So I'm probably the only restaurant in California, and probably in the U.S. who's serving only wine, only Mexican wine.
Well, what is the difference between a Mexican wine or a wine from another region?
No, I just try to introduce the Mexican wine and let people know in Mexico we not only produce tequila and mezcal. So now there is a lot of regions in Mexico they produce really good wines.
Oh, excellent. Well, we're
Yeah.
definitely going to...
So they're probably in the level of California wines in other countries.
Oh, okay, great.
Yes.
Great. Well, we look forward to seeing the different wines that you
A
have.
lot of different regions in Mexico.
Yeah, I didn't even know. So we'll learn a little bit. So when we come to the restaurant, do you have someone there that would be able to talk to us about the different kinds of wine?
Absolutely.
Because
Yes.
I'm assuming you're not out and about because you're in the back cooking.
I'm in the front. I'm everywhere right now.
He's everywhere. Well, I love it. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming in. I know you're very busy, and good luck to you.
Thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here.
You bet. You bet.
And let people know we are here in Laguna Hills.
Oh, well, we're actually going to go to you someday, and we're going to see you do your thing in the kitchen. So we'll come to you. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And if you want more information about all this delicious food and the specials that we mentioned, you can go to balvinas.com. We'll be right back.
Did you know that the Laguna Hills Lodge was originally built as a place for relatives or friends to stay when they were visiting? In 1968, Laguna Woods' residents built the first 2 buildings of the lodge because they wanted a place close by for visitors to stay. Since then, the lodge has become the spare bedroom for the Laguna Woods' residents. The lodge has received the TripAdvisor Award of Excellence 8 years in a row. We invite you to stay in one of our recently remodeled garden rooms and take advantage of a special offer for Laguna Woods' residents, family, and friends.
Do you have cavities, broken or missing teeth, tooth pain, or other dental problems? These issues can create more problems than you think, including affecting your overall health. Don't wait until it's too late. Contact Loberg Dental today, and your first exam and set of x-rays is free without insurance. It's a great way for you to experience our high-quality level of patient care while saving money, too. Visit drloberg.com to schedule your free exam and x-rays today.
Welcome back. Well, we have Dr. Leif Loberg here, who's going to tell us a little bit about some dental information. Hello, how are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. It's been a while since you've been here. I'm glad you can make it in.
Thanks so much. Absolutely.
So, you see these advertisements and it says teeth in a day. What does it mean?
That's a great question. we get that question all the time. In fact, we see patients every day with the exact question. Dr. Loberg, how is it possible that I hear on the radio that I can have a finished tooth product in a day? I come in and get an implant and I'm done. I don't have to come back. So it's a little misleading what you hear on the radio, but there is a procedure in dentistry which I think has really revolutionized how terminal dentition or severely broken down mouths are fixed.
Okay.
And that is a process where you extract all of the teeth, you place a number of implants, and then you can connect a predetermined custom designed set of teeth directly to those implants.
Right.
So you can actually put the patient into immediate function for speaking, for eating,
Right.
and so forth.
Right.
Now we do have to modify the diet, so it's a soft liquid diet for 8 to 10 weeks
Oh, wow.
to allow the healing.
Yes.
We haven't figured out a way to turn the bone and just put something in and have it heal
Yeah.
immediately.
Right. Right.
But it's the same thing as orthopedic surgery with hips and knees, where you get the
Yeah.
patient moving.
Right. Right.
And so it's
Right.
the same thing in the mouth.
So when they say, teeth in a day, obviously there's a process that leads up to that point. But you're literally giving them the teeth in that day, and then they can go from that day and do something, right? Is that what basically
Absolutely.
the concept is? Okay.
Correct.
All right.
The nice thing about the whole entire concept as well is the teeth in a day process has little to no pain.
Oh, great.
There's nothing rubbing on the gums when we insert the teeth and we connect them, and it's really a phenomenal process on how the whole thing works.
Yeah, well, I've talked to a few people who haven't had their entire mouth, but a few here and there, and you can't tell the difference.
Right.
They just look like regular teeth. They act like regular teeth. It's all perfect. Right?
And everything is custom designed for the patient. So
Exactly.
a lot of times you can transform, how they wished they could look to delivering that result. So it's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, it's amazing how far it's come. Now, if somebody has broken their tooth, what does that involve? Can you get that taken care of in one day?
Right. So one of the super cool things that has been a real true innovation in dentistry is root canals. From years ago, teeth that have needed help for a long, long time, especially when it comes to teeth in the front of the mouth.
Right.
So oftentimes, what do you do? You're out, you're eating, and you suddenly hear a little crack, and something is sitting in your hand, and it's usually a broken off tooth at the gum line, when usually it was a root canal tooth.
Oh.
So we have the ability to remove the actual root and place an artificial root, which is an implant, directly into the area and connect a brand new tooth to that implant.
Okay.
Now, the same rules apply. So we modify the diet, for a soft liquid diet.
Right.
And I always tell patients, just treat it like a glass slipper.
Okay.
So what that means is, biting into a piece of pizza, or an apple, or it's apricot peach season right now, and all that good
Don't
stuff.
eat all that stuff. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But you can actually deliver a solution to a patient, and they can go back into the world without a missing tooth and looking like it's Halloween or a pumpkin. So
is that better to do then? I mean, I guess it would depend on the break. So if you're breaking it closer to the base of your tooth, that's when you're going to want to do the implant. However, what if it was just a chip? Then would you just put a veneer over it, or?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. You can, treat the tooth in various situations. Sometimes it's, a small chip is sometimes just bonding.
Oh, okay.
Or a veneer, or sometimes a crown is needed, but absolutely. So we have all those solutions, but it's really revolutionized the way damaged, broken teeth, used to be treated back in the 50s and 60s, early 70s, where those options weren't available.
Exactly. Now, there's something that you mentioned to me prior to coming on, that there's a relation of sleep and dentistry. Tell me what the relation is.
Right. So sleep is incredibly important. It's actually incredibly important for your immune system, incredibly important for your entire body. And restful sleep is critical to the restoration of the immune system and the body's ability to actually fight cancer.
Right.
So in our society today, we're revved up on social media. Oftentimes we're up late, on Facebook or Instagram, or checking out the latest and greatest. So our sleep has actually been, our quality of sleep has actually been, over the, last 20 years, has continuously been degraded. So one of the first studies out of the University of Chicago in mice, where they implanted tumor cells, has been shown that in the group where they restricted the sleep of the mice, after a month, tumors were like 200% larger.
Oh, wow.
And so it creates metastases. So we actually see that as a version of oral cancer, squamous cell carcinoma in the mouth.
Wow.
So my message to everybody is, make sure you're sleeping well, and make sure you're sleeping long enough, and that it's, it's a good quality sleep.
Yeah.
So important.
Exactly, and I think every doctor would agree with you there, because you're right, sleep is important for every aspect of your life. Well, thank you. And then one last thing is, I want to congratulate you on receiving an award from Glidewell Laboratory. And tell me, #1 implant doctor, how many implants would you have to do to get that award?
So we do a lot of implants. It's kind of like I would, equate it to an award for a long-standing OB, GYN that delivers babies. So in the implant world, it's the same thing with missing teeth. We're pretty proud of that. And we're also proud of the fact that our implants, the HON implant system, is made right here in Irvine, California. So
wonderful.
Just up the street.
Okay.
And they carry a lifetime warranty. And it's been just a phenomenal journey along the implant world inside of dentistry itself.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations, and I think everybody knows where to go now. Awesome. Thank you again.
Thank you so much.
All right. If you have Any questions regarding the implants that we discussed, or you just want to talk to Dr. Loberg and get some advice on what you need to do, you can go to drloberg.com and all of his information is right there. We'll be right back.
Do you have cavities, broken or missing teeth, tooth pain, or other dental problems? These issues can create more problems than you think, including affecting your overall health. Don't wait until it's too late. Contact Loberg Dental today and your first exam and set of x-rays is free without insurance. It's a great way for you to experience our high-quality level of patient care while saving money too. Visit drloberg.com to schedule your free exam and x-rays today.
Our movie for today is called Big Fish, and it is directed by Tim Burton, so it sounds very interesting, and it did receive many nominations. Take a look at this movie today at 2 and 6 p.m. with closed captioning, and that is brought to you by Harvard Eye Associates. A few announcements for you. Tomorrow, there is a celebration to say goodbye to Pastor Rick and Kay Warren, who is in charge of the Saddleback Church. Now, the Saddleback Church celebration begins at 9 a.m. and goes to 11. It'll be in Clubhouse 5's main lounge, so you can enjoy that on Sunday. And then also in the news, we have another fun event that's coming up called Grandparents' Day. And that will be on Saturday, September 10th from 1 to 4. Tickets are $5 for children over the age of 2. You can purchase those at Clubhouse 5 office. For more info, email recreation@vmsinc.org. All right, let's take a look at the weather and tell you about the cooling stations that we have here in the village as well as outside the village. Our weather is still very warm, and it's going to be through the remainder of the weekend into early next week. 95, 79, 98, 78, and then 93, 79. And our let's go ahead and talk about the travel weather. 80, 75, 88, 75, 84, 69, 110, 90 in Palm Springs, Tahoe, Big Bear, and Mammoth, all in the 80s, overnight 50s, and Las Vegas, 111, 86. So the cooling stations are located around town here in the village. Clubhouse 1, 4, 5, and 7, Village Greens Lobby, and the Village Library. Now, if you are experiencing dizziness and maybe you are very thirsty when you are out and about, it could be heat exhaustion, and then there's also a potential for heat stroke, so you want to be really careful. If you would like to know about the cooling centers that are outside the village, you can dial 211. All right, have a great rest of your weekend. Try to stay cool. We'll be right back here on Tuesday because Monday is a holiday and there will be no ThisDay, but we will still have our movie. So have a great day in the village, and we'll see you again on Tuesday. Bye-bye.